I'll be surviving the next 100 days as Sinister Clockman in hardcore Minecraft. Using my time-bending powers, I will crush enemies, traverse dimensions, and bend the universe to my will while growing into bigger and stronger forms. Will I be able to defeat the Apocalyptic G-Toilet, or will I be lost to time? It was time to find out as I spawned into the city as a Clockman. I was standing with my Clockman brothers when suddenly black holes tore open all around us. My people were sucked into the void, getting killed one after the other. I tried to run for my life, but I was soon pulled in too. I thought I was done for, but instead of facing death, a new power stirred within me. My golden Clockman features were corrupted with darkness as my body morphed into something dangerous. I transformed into a sinister Clockman. I gained 5 hearts and new powers that were able to summon black holes from thin air. This power, I'm something new, something greater. I want control over everything! The black holes I created began sucking away more of my people. However, my fun was interrupted as a giant black hole portal appeared in front of me. The Apocalyptic G-Toilet then emerged from its shadowy depths.
You clock pest, you were supposed to die.
Out of my way! I tried to suck the G-Toilet away with the black hole, but he shattered it like nothing. It was clear that he was 1,000 times stronger than me.
I'll never let you control the multiverse. The Skibbity Toilets will rule over all.
Without warning, the massive toilet monster tore open another portal, sucking me inside. On day 2, I appeared within a dark realm where I could feel the life getting sucked from me. At this rate, I was gonna die. I had to get out of here, no matter what. I mustered up all of my strength to tear open a black hole portal of my own, fleeing into another realm. When I emerged on the other side, I was in a dimension where everything was cute. Wow, everything is so bright and colorful here. Just then, a black hole portal opened up next to me and the Apocalyptic G-Toilet emerged once again.
You won't escape me. I too have access to the multiverse.
I quickly jumped into action, opening another portal to escape into a different universe. I portal hopped through tons of different realms, but the G-Toilet was always close behind, determined to capture me. As I passed through the realms, I spotted something really cool, but I didn't have time to stop and look. There are loads of other awesome secrets hidden throughout the video. Be sure to find them all. Despite my efforts, I wasn't able to escape the monstrous toilet. Soon enough, he had me cornered.
So long, Sinister Clockman.
The G-Toilet prepared the finishing blow, when suddenly a golden portal opened beneath my feet. I was sucked away by an unknown force to a different dimension. On day 3, I appeared inside of a building where the upgraded Titan Clockman towered before me. What is this place?
You're in the Time Patrol HQ. We watch over the multiverse, and your actions have been inexcusable. Surrender or face the judgment of the Titans.
Please, I won't let some hoity-toity syndicate stop me. You have no idea what I'm capable of. The multiverse will be mine. I surprised the Titan Clockman with a bolt attack and managed to stun him. While he was distracted, I took my chance to slip away.
Titans, seize him!
I broke out of Time Patrol HQ and into Clockman City, where the Titans began to emerge one by one to capture me. The Guitar Speaker Man appeared first, trying to level me with his guitar attacks. It'll take more than that to stop me. The Titan Cameraman and TV Man joined in, attempting to use their powers in combination to try and smite me. Luckily, I was able to slip away until the Titan Dragon Drill Man dropped in and used a scorching flame breath attack to try and melt me down. You'll have to be faster than that, Titans! With the onslaught of Titans coming after me, I quickly sought cover in a nearby area, but they were closing in fast. Just as I was about to portal away, I noticed a mysterious orb emitting immense power. What is that thing? I tried to take a closer look, but the Titans dropped in from above.
Get him away from the Time Orb before it's too late.
On days 4 through 7, the Titan Clockman began to approach me. Now understanding the value of the Time Orb, I jumped up towards it, narrowly avoiding being killed. But once I touched it, it exploded into pieces. Oh no! What happened? I looked around and saw that the Time Orb had split into 6 different pieces. I was able to quickly grab one of the shards, causing power unlike anything I had felt before surge through me. I grew bigger in size as the sinister powers of corruption took an even stronger hold on me. I now had 5 more hearts and new abilities. This is incredible!
No, you have no idea what you've done. You'll pay for your crimes.
Oh, but I know exactly what I've done. I've become better and more stronger than ever. This is everything I've ever wanted.
You know nothing about power. You haven't lived long enough to know how to control such a gift, and I will show you what true power looks like.
The Titan Clockman began to approach me, and I tried to use my powers, but they had no effect. What the heck is going on? Why isn't anything working? Suddenly, the ground shook as the remaining time shards sparked to life, opening portals all around us and pulling the shards into different dimensions. The portals then became unstable and formed into a giant golden portal. The Titans began getting sucked towards it as well and vanishing into the multiverse. I tried to stand strong, but the force of the portals were too much. I was dragged away into another realm. When I emerged, I landed inside of a prehistoric dimension, where everything had been overgrown with plant life. Those shards are insanely powerful. If I can gather all of them, I should be strong enough to dominate the multiverse. Suddenly, the ground began to tremble beneath me. I turned around and saw a Skibbity Rex barreling straight towards me. I ran for my life. On days 8 through 10, I was being pursued across the prehistoric dimension by the terrifying Skibbity Rex. I used my new sinister attacks to try and slow him down, but his dinosaur scales allowed him to endure the hits. In a desperate attempt to lose him, I hit objects instead, causing rubble to fall in his path. Unfortunately, the beast was able to smash through it. This thing is crazy strong. I need to find cover. I continued running and hid inside of a cave for cover. I then used my powers to block the exit behind me. The Skibbity Rex smashed his head into it, trying to break through. It wasn't going to last for long. I ran deeper into the cave and began to form a portal to escape. But before I could finish, a blast of fire shot towards me. I looked ahead to see the Dragon Drillman staring me down.
You're not the only one who's ended up in this realm, but I'm the only one who's gonna stick around.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Hey, you two fight somewhere else. This my home.
No!
The Dragon Drillman melted the Rockman down and proceeded to charge after me again. He used his Dragon Breath attacks to melt me down, as well as his overwhelming strength to try and kill me. I continued to use my sinister powers to try and dwindle his health, but nothing seemed to work. I tried to freeze him in time. However, he was still somehow able to move. I don't understand.
You fool! I have one of the time shards. That trick won't work on me.
I took cover behind a rock as he shot another beam of fire from his mouth. Now that I knew the shard was here, I was faced with a problem. I can't leave this place without that shard. Otherwise, I won't stand a chance against these guys. I need to stay and fight for it. I used my portals to redirect the Dragon Drillman's next attack and ran deeper into the cave.
Get back here!
On days 11 through 14, I used an attack to break down a wall of the cave and escape outside. Unfortunately, the Dragon Drillman continued his pursuit, following right behind me and taking to the sky.
You won't escape me!
I need to get out of sight. I tried to hide behind the trees, hoping it would conceal me from the looming threat above.
Some lousy trees won't stop me!
The Dragon Drillman began to use his fiery attacks to set the trees ablaze. I looked around as the forest was engulfed in flames. That's not very eco-conscious. He then blasted the tree I was hiding behind and continued after me. With no other choice, I continued through the burning greenery, and I didn't think I would last much longer. But soon, I saw a volcano in the distance, giving me an idea. Time to fight fire with fire. I used my sinister Clockman powers to accelerate time, causing the volcano to erupt. I turned to face the Dragon Drillman. Don't you know what they say about living in glass houses?
No, is that an obsidian joke or something?
In that moment, the volcano erupted and lava began to spew everywhere, hitting the Dragon Drillman. He tried his best to evade the debris, but it was too much for him to handle. During the chaos, he mistakenly dropped his time shard and fled. Now's my chance. I need to get that time shard. I braced myself as I ran towards the shard. I was ready to take on anything to get my next power up. On days 15 through 17, the entire landscape was filled with lava, and I platformed through it using whatever rubble was around me as footing. I did my best to not fall into the lava, but with the debris raining down from above, I was making slow progress. I need to reach the shard before the Dragon Drillman comes back. I was almost there until without warning, the shard itself opened up a portal and sucked itself into it, disappearing from sight. I then looked up and noticed it teleported to the top of the volcano. Does this shard have a mind
of its own? With no time to waste, I climbed upwards towards the peak of the volcano. With a lot of persistence, I was finally able to reach the top where the next time shard was waiting for me. Limitless power will soon be mine! Before I could grab it, the Apocalyptic G-Toilet crashed onto the scene, ambushing me.
So long, you false prophet.
He hit me with a laser attack, sending me flying backwards and plummeting towards a pool of lava below. On days 18 through 21, before I hit the lava below, I was able to manifest one last portal to save me. I used it to return to the top of the volcano, but when I got there, the G-Toilet and Dragon Drillman were fighting it out. This is my chance.
You time outlaws will pay the ultimate price. Prepare to become obsolete. Obsolete? Is that some kind of gemstone? I'm not sure I follow. I can't stand these guys!
The Dragon Drillman used a powerful flamethrower attack, causing the G-Toilet to drop the time shard. I took my chance to go after it, but the Dragon Drillman spotted me.
I'm gonna take you out here and now, before you cause any more trouble.
Before he could reach me, a Skibbity Rex approached us. Are you sure about that? The Skibbity Rex entered the scene and began attacking the Dragon Drillman. The Dragon Drillman tried to defend himself from the Skibbity Rex, but the dino was way too powerful for him.
You planned this from the start! You knew this would happen!
Nope, just got lucky this time. The Skibbity Rex went in for one final blow and killed the Dragon Drillman where he stood. The dino left the area and also the time shard on the ground. I finally claimed it, causing me to transform for a second time. I grew even bigger, reaching the size of a monumental titan. My arms became stronger and my sinister power corrupted my body even more. I was now a Titan Sinister Clockman with 5 more hearts and even more abilities. I opened a portal to escape the prehistoric dimension before any other danger approached me. However, the portal began to glitch out. This isn't my doing. What's going on? I didn't have time to hesitate. I was forced to take the glitchy portal towards a realm completely unknown to me. On days 22 through 25, I tumbled through the glitchy portal and found myself plummeting through a dimension where everything was super futuristic. Before I fell to my doom, I landed on a parked spaceship. As I fell, I spotted a super cool dancing pencil man. Did you see that? Rewatch the video at 0.25 speed and see if you can spot it. Just then, a TV man ran up to me in horror.
You're that Sinister Clockman outlaw! Get off of my ride!
He took out a massive looking weapon and began to fire at me on all cylinders. Luckily, with my new form, I was able to fly. I flew up and dodged his attacks to the best of my abilities. You'll regret crossing me!
You crossed me!
I went in for a powerful strike and finished off the TV man before he could do more damage to me.
Hey! That was my brother! I need backup! The Sinister Clockman is here!
The TV man fled and I tried to run by escaping the area, but his backup arrived in record time. Out of nowhere, the Titan TV man arrived to stop me.
By order of Time Patrol, you're under arrest.
On days 26 through 28, the Titan TV man fired attacks at me, attempting to arrest me. I've got powers of my own! I began to fight back, blasting him with Sinister Clockman attacks. But he didn't back down and continued to bombard me with his attacks. He was strengthened by his own time shard, and my time powers seemed to have no effect on him. I continued to attack him to no avail. Why are my powers not doing anything? I decided to go in for another powerful strike with my new power. I started to blast him as much as I could. It seemed to be working, but just as I thought I had gotten the upper hand, the Titan started acting strange. What's the matter? Are you scared?
Error. Database overload.
As the Titan TV man glitched out, he started to grow more powerful. As I watched him power up, something caught my eye. I looked up and saw a hacker Skibbity Toilet flying overhead.
At last, I was able to hack the Titan TV man. You're next.
The hacker Skibbity set his new Titan puppet on me, who was now 10 times as strong. I tried my best to fight back, but it was clear that I didn't even stand a chance. I can't win like this. I need a retreat. I flew away as fast as possible, but the Titan TV followed me close behind. On days 29 to 32, I tried to find a place to hide throughout the city, but in this futuristic world, there were cameras everywhere.
The hacker toilet was using the cameras to find me and began speaking to me through them.
You fool! You can't escape me! I own this entire city! You are nothing but a pest in my kingdom!
I'll show you a pest! I used a nearby alleyway to slip away before getting caught, but I was running out of options. There were cameras everywhere I went. If I can't hide from the cameras, then I'll have to destroy them. I began to use my powers to break the cameras down, trying to disorient the hacker Skibbity. But I knew he was still using the TV man to search for me. In the middle of me destroying them, I was ambushed by the TV woman. However, something was different about her in this universe. She was an evil rebel.
Who are you? Talk, or I'll bring the hacker Skibbity right to you.
Ugh, fine. I'm the Sinister Clockman. I've come to kill the Titan TV man, at least until the hacker Skibbity got in the way.
Did you say the Titan TV man?
Why? Are you working with him?
Not a chance. I've been wanting to take him out for years. Help me defeat the Titan, and I just might let you go.
Though I knew it might be risky, I was out of options. This was my only choice at defeating the Titan TV man. Alright, you've got yourself a deal. I followed the TV woman into a deeper part of the city. On days 33 to 35, I arrived at a power plant with the TV woman. It was being watched by the hacked Titan TV man.
That's the power supply to this city. If you can shut it down, then the hacker Skibbity and his TV puppet will go down with it.
Got it. Watch my back. Luckily for me, the hacked Titan TV man decided to patrol another part of the power plant, leaving me an opportunity to sneak in while the TV woman kept a lookout. I started placing remote explosives all over the building. Unfortunately, as I was placing the last explosive, a camera spotted me and sounded an alarm. Just then, the Titan TV man dropped down.
Finally, I've got you in my sights.
Backup needed! I repeat, backup needed! I yelled to the TV woman for assistance.
You got it.
The TV woman jumped into action using her weapon to distract the Titan TV man.
Over here! Gears for brains!
While she kept him busy, I distanced myself from the power plant and grabbed the detonator that the TV woman had left. You've had a bit too much screen time. Time to unplug. I blew the plant to smithereens. The Titan TV man collapsed in defeat, leaving him open for a final blow. I jumped down and hit him with my epic sword strike, finishing him off for good. With his defeat, the next time shard was left in his wake. Finally, the shard is mine. Took long enough. I went to grab it, but the TV woman got in my way.
I don't think so.
She snatched the shard before I could reach it and transformed into a new state.
Thanks for the shard, loser! I knew you would do all the hard work for me.
She then tore open a portal and escaped. Oh no, I'm not gonna let that slide. That time shard was even more important now, and I was not gonna lose it again. Before her portal could close, I jumped in after her. On days 36 to 39, I arrived in a new dimension where I found a city cratered by a nuclear war. The TV woman ran rampant, unleashing her newfound power on everything in sight. I had to stop her before it was too late.
Now that I know there are more dimensions, I'll control them all. And anyone who dares stop me will face the consequences.
Not if I have something to say about it. You took what's mine, and I want it back. Now! I ran in and fought her, using my Sinister Clockman attacks to try and get the shard away from her and into its rightful hands. Her strength was increased tremendously by the shard's power, but I wasn't gonna back down. Suddenly, the ground trembled as the G-Toilet emerged from a massive portal.
I sense a disturbance in my multiversal kingdom. Who is the cause of this?
I quickly took cover so I wasn't spotted, but the TV woman was caught.
You there?
Who, me?
Yes, you're the cause of this. Get over here.
She turned to flee, but was met with a nuclear waste field stopping her escape. G-Toilet blasted her into nothingness and the shard flew down into a massive field full of nuclear waste. He's crazy strong. If I'm spotted by him, I'll be done for. He continued to roam the area as I set my sights on the shard. I had to get it before it was too late. I slipped into the field despite the risks, trying to lay as low as possible. On days 40 through 43, I traversed the field on foot. I considered flying, but I knew that the G-Toilet would have surely spotted me. Despite my larger size, I was able to evade the deadly acid with careful movements. During my trek, I spotted a little pencil man stuck on a platform surrounded by the toxic waste.
Hey, Titan, can you help me out? I'm a bit stuck here.
Huh? I'm trying to stay out of sight, little man. If you can jump over to me, maybe I'll give you a lift. I'm feeling generous.
Oh yeah? Great. Okay, here I go.
The little pencil man went to jump over the gap, but barely cleared it and began sinking into the toxic waste.
Ah!
Ew! Sorry, dude. I continued on, pretending like I didn't see anything. At long last, I reached the shard in one piece and grabbed it, which caused me to grow bigger, gain hearts, and new powers. To my dismay, my new upgrade surged too much and reacted with the toxic waste. The place became engulfed in flames.
Your problems have only just begun.
Suddenly, an explosion hit me. I turned around, realizing I was face to face with an atomic skibbity toilet. The fires had alerted him. What the? Who are you?
I'm the G-Toilet's second in command, and you're going down.
If you think you can beat me, then you're sadly mistaken. I just upgraded, and I'm the strongest I've ever felt.
Silly Sinister Clockman, my power and skill outweighs yours tenfold. Let me give you an example.
I braced myself as he charged towards me. On days 44 to 46, the atomic skibbity launched explosives at me left and right. I evaded the attacks narrowly. I was too big, and the explosives were too fast. I was taking damage despite my efforts. That's enough. Freeze! I used my power to freeze time, allowing me to evade the toilet before they could kill me. This is more to my liking. While I had the chance, I sliced into the toilet jetpack, and when time resumed, he plunged into the acid below, and I thought I was in the clear. The atomic skibbity went up in flames, but to my horror, my plan backfired. The attack made him even stronger.
You fool! Nuclear waste strengthens me. Now I'll defeat you with my ultimate attack.
He charged up his nuclear energy. He was going to self-destruct to kill me. There's no avoiding that. I need shelter. I flew away and used my powers to burrow underground before he exploded in a nuclear blast. Soon enough, he detonated and sacrificed himself for the G-Toilet. On days 47 through 50, I fell into a hidden underground bunker where the Titan cameraman was hiding.
Who are you?
I'm the Sinister Clockman?
You seem familiar. Minister? The Clockmen don't have a minister. Wait a second. You're the Sinister Clockman. You're under arrest.
He used his beam attacks on me, trying to take me down. I wanted to fight back, but there wasn't enough space in the shelter. If you want me, then come and get me. I used my flight to escape the shelter, luring the Titan cameraman out to the surface. When I made it to land, I realized that the ground was covered in toxic waste. The nuclear explosion left little room to move. Just then, the Titan cameraman flew up behind me.
You may have taken down 2 of the other Titans, but you're not defeating me.
He readied his laser weapons and attacked me. It struck me, but I was able to withstand the damage. It won't be that easy. I fought back with my own beam attacks. We were neck and neck until I found an opening. I used a sinister slash attack and knocked him into the nuclear waste, defeating him, but the time shard sunk down into the waste too. No! I need that shard at any cost. But how am I gonna get it now? On days 51 through 54, I needed to find a way to retrieve the shard from the toxic waste. I thought about using a portal, but it would have been hard to calculate where the shard was. I wonder if my powers could help me resist the damage of the toxic waste. The ground shook, and I realized the G-Toilet was still nearby. I needed to make a decision. I'm out of time. I have no other choice. With no other options, I did the only thing I could think of and dove into the toxic waste. I used my time powers to slow down the rate I took damage, allowing me to endure it. But I couldn't stay in the waste forever. Come on, just a bit further. Finally! At last, I spotted the time shard. But before I could grab it, the shard opened a golden portal beside us, pulling me and itself inside. No! I tried to escape, but the force of the portal was too strong and I was sucked through. On days 55 through 57, the portal dumped me in a machine. I searched my surroundings for a clue as to where I was. It appeared I had been taken to a Time Patrol HQ. The Titan Clockman approached me.
Looks like I finally caught you. I won't let you escape this time.
You! Where's the shard? Let me out of here!
Why would I tell you that? You've committed multiple multiverse crimes, and you will be punished for them.
The only crimes I've committed are for the greater good. Soon, I will walk as a god amongst this world.
I will never allow you that power.
I tried to escape, but the machine had measures in place to prevent me from using my powers. What?
You really thought you could just portal away? You must think me a fool. Of course I accounted for your abilities. You won't be messing with the timeline anymore. I'm going to defeat you right here and now.
He activated a machine, stripping me of the shards I had collected. I shrank down and dropped to 5 hearts. No! You've stolen my powers!
Those powers were never yours. You're nothing but a thief. Good luck getting these shards back. So long, Sinister Clockman.
The Titan Clockman then used his powers to open another portal. I was pulled from the machine and warped away into a new, strange realm.
Goodbye, forever.
On days 58 through 61, I appeared in a realm filled with vibrant colors. Ugh, it feels like a rainbow puked on my eyes. What is this sickly place? I observed my surroundings, trying to get my bearings, when suddenly a colorful explosion attack was shot at me. I turned to find a rainbow titan right by me.
This sickly place and myself were built by Time Patrol to expel dark threats like you. And now, it's time for me to complete my mission.
Wait, this isn't a fair fight. Can you at least give me a chance to power up?
Why would I do that? I could easily squish you like a bug and end your tyranny.
Well, it would be unsportsmanlike to not give me a fighting chance. Come on, man.
Fine. This will be amusing to watch. Without the time shards, you are powerless.
Okay, cool. Thanks. I used all the strength I had and tried to power up, but it was no use. I was stuck in this tiny form.
I told you! Now prepare to perish!
He lunged in with a rainbow sword attack. I tried to fight back, but in my smaller state, I stood no chance against the Titan.
You fool! This realm was created to empower me. You can't win here!
I realized how I could get the upper hand on the Rainbow Titan. Is that so? Then I suppose I'll just have to change this realm to better suit me. I used my powers to corrupt the area around me, draining it of its color.
No!
With the color around us now muted, I grew a bit larger, gaining back some of my strength.
Stop that! You will pay for this, along with the rest of your crimes!
He tried to strike me down, but I wasn't going down without a fight. Eventually, I struck him down using the new dark changes to my advantage. Nobody outmatches the Sinister Clockman. The portal that transported me reopened, and I passed through it before my time shards were lost forever. On days 62 through 64, I clawed my way back through the portal to find part of Clockman City in shambles. I witnessed the Titan Clockman and Apocalyptic G-Toilet clash in an epic battle.
You are not welcome here, toilet scum. Leave the multiverse alone.
Never! I won't stop until everything is mine!
He hit the Titan Clockman with a huge attack. During the fight, he unintentionally revealed the locations of the time shards that were stolen from me. This is my chance! I better grab the shards while they're busy. I continued to lay low as the two enemies fought each other. I didn't want to be caught in the middle of such a deadly fight. They sent attacks at each other, nearly hitting me unintentionally, but I kept moving. Finally, I got the shards. I grabbed them, powering back up even stronger than I was before the addition of the new shard. I gained 5 hearts and new powers. The Titan Clockman used all of his strength to send the G-Toilet through a portal, then turned to face me.
You! How did you escape my trap?
Trap? You mean that pathetic excuse of a plan?
I see you've taken to using insults in place of your weakened attacks.
I wouldn't be so quick to underestimate the renewed power of the Sinister Clockman. The Titan Clockman tried to attack me, but I opened a new portal just in time to escape death. On days 65 to 67, I arrived in another alternate universe. This world was a fiery ocean of lava. I scanned the area for signs of the lost time shards. Across the ocean of smaller platforms, I saw the next time shard waiting for me at the end of it. Yes! I need to get over there! I tried to fly, but my jetpack was damaged from the Titan's attack, causing me to slip into the lava. Luckily, I was able to pull myself out, taking minimal damage. That was a close one. Looks like I have to do this on foot. I began to cross the terrain, inching closer towards my time shard prize. This path was risky, and I made a few missteps, but I continued forward to claim the shard. I won't be stopped by a little lava. I was making significant progress until the ground began to shake violently. What's that? I regained my footing and sought cover behind nearby rubble as a magma skibbity toilet emerged from above.
Someone has entered my realm and disturbed the land. Where are you?
It looks like I'm gonna have to be more careful than I thought. This guy looks like trouble. On days 68 to 72, I carefully moved around the area, doing my best to avoid the prying eyes of the magma skibbity as he hunted me down. I jumped behind cover as he turned into my direction. Phew!
Who goes there?
I'm not safe here. I need to come up with a way to distract them before I'm caught. I used a sinister bolt attack to create a diversion. The magma skibidi charged after the attack, giving the opportunity to keep going. Aha! It worked! I was finally nearing the shard, but I had lost my cover and was fully out in the open, and the magma skibidi spotted me. Luckily, I froze time before it was too late. I need to move. Now! I continued towards the time shard as the clock ticked rapidly on my time spell. I reached the cliff and leapt behind cover before time resumed. The magma skibidi angrily looked around for me, but thanks to my time abilities, he didn't see me. The magma skibidi left the area, leaving me alone with the shard. I grabbed it, but quickly realized something was wrong. I wasn't powering up. This shard is a fake! Just then, the guitar speaker man stepped forward. What are you doing here?
I'm here to handle you, and it looks like you took the bait. It's time for me to finish what my Titan brothers couldn't.
Well, you better get ready to join them.
Oh, I don't think so. I'm too amped up for this fight.
Without hesitation, he lunged after me. I braced myself and readied my attacks. On days 73 through 75, I clashed with the guitar speaker man. He struck a chord on his guitar, hitting me with deadly attacks. He had an advantage attacking from a distance, which made it hard for me to get in close on him. I tried to hit him with my ranged attacks, but I couldn't land a clean shot. I've got to get in closer so I can hit him with my sword attacks. I knew I was at a disadvantage without my jetpack. The only other thing I could think of was to freeze time and move in closer. However, the guitar speaker man was unaffected.
You fool! I have the real-time shard. Those time attacks have no effect on me.
Then I'll just have to get to you another way. I opened a portal in an attempt to get closer to him, but before I could make my way through it, he used his sound attacks to blast me away. Your taste in music is the worst!
You take that back!
His anger seemed to increase his attack power, and the next powerful strum of his guitar caused the ground to shake and become unstable. I began to lose my footing.
I've got you now.
He hit me with a sonic strum attack, sending me falling towards the sea of lava below. On days 76 to 79, I thought I was doomed, but I landed on a small piece of land within the lava pool. In a moment of desperation, I managed to manifest a black hole, which was strong enough to pull the guitar speaker man towards me.
No!
Once the black hole's power diminished, the guitar speaker man plunged into the lava, melting through his Titan armor. At last, I was able to land a devastating attack. He burned to death, dropping the time shard. I grabbed it, gaining 5 more hearts and new powers. I also grew bigger in size and noticed that my jetpack was also restored. I took to the skies, escaping a fiery death. Nearly all of the Titans are done for. Now I just need to defeat the Titan Clockman and claim the final time shard. I created several portals, hoping to find which dimension the Titan Clockman resided in out of all of the possibilities. Come out, wherever you are! Suddenly, the portals vanished all at once. I tried to reopen them, but it didn't work. What? Why aren't my powers working? I tried again, but instead of making a portal, I vanished into thin air, transporting to the unknown. On days 80 through 83, I reappeared in a space dimension to find the Titan Clockman waiting for me. Well. Looks like my plan worked. I found you.
Your plan? Your reckless behavior has ripped a hole in space-time. The multiverse is on the verge of collapse.
Then hand over that final time shard so I can restore it. In my image, of course.
I will never give you the full power of the time orb. Just because you defeated the other Titans does not mean you will defeat me.
That's what the last Titan said before I burned him alive. I have a similar fate in store for you. Unless, of course, you hand over the shard.
I've brought you here so I can end this.
Good luck with that. It's game over.
Sinister magic has truly corrupted you to your core. You're not a Clockman. You're a monster.
I'm no monster. I'm a god. And I'll make you obey me along with the rest of the multiverse. I rushed in to attack the Titan Clockman, but he used an attack to freeze me in time. What? But I'm a Clockman!
Until you have the full power of the time orb, I will always be one step ahead of you. You never stood a chance. I hope you enjoy your life in prison.
I was unable to break the time freeze the Titan Clockman placed on me. Suddenly, he banished me. On days 84 to 86, I reappeared in the prison of the upgraded Time Patrol HQ. No, I can't stay here! I need to get that shard before it's too late! The power must be mine! I tried to break out with brute force, but the bars didn't budge. I tried to teleport out of the prison, but once again, my powers didn't work. They must have secured the area to prevent me from using my time magic. I saw a guard nearby who had dozed off. I noticed the keycard to my cell in his hand. Looks like I need to open this cell the old-fashioned way. I pretended to be in a state of hunger so that I could get the guard to come closer to me. Please, can anyone feed me? I'm starving in here. I'll take anything.
Hey, quiet down. You're ruining my slumber.
Just a little bit of food and I'll shut up. I swear.
Fine.
The guard got close enough to my enclosement for me to shock the bars, causing him to die and dropping the keycard in my cell. I had to do what I had to do. I broke out of my enclosure, but I still had a problem. I just had to find a way back to the entrance before it's too late. I snuck down the hallway looking for my way out. I spotted a clockman walking by. He must know the way out, and quietly followed him to see where he led me. On days 87 through 89, the clockman unintentionally led me to another area of the Time Patrol HQ, where they monitor all of the different dimensions within the multiverse. Whoa, with this room, I can control everything! The clockman approached the control desk and I snuck in the room after him.
Oh man, I left my coffee in the break room.
Suddenly, the clockman turned around, noticing me.
Security! The Sinister Clockman escaped! Red alert! Red alert!
He tried to run out of the room, but I struck him down with a single blow, but not before he pulled an alarm, drawing attention to me. I hoped I had a few minutes to do some damage before anyone arrived to stop me. I hurried to the computers to see what I was able to shut down. However, all of the controls locked up before I had the chance to. Access denied? The Titan Clockman crashed into the room.
There you are. I'm getting tired of these games.
Dude, it sounds like you're in the wrong profession.
Silence. I'm going to deal with you myself.
Enraged, the Titan Clockman came after me with everything he had. We clashed in an epic battle of Titan Clockmen. We were neck and neck, using our powers to try and take each other down.
Surrender!
Never! Suddenly, a massive explosion interrupted our battle. On days 90 through 92, the dust settled, revealing the G-Toilet standing behind the Titan Clockman.
Oh joy, I wonder who it could be.
He turned around to face the G-Toilet.
Finally, I've made it to the heart of Time Patrol HQ.
No, you both will die here.
The Titan Clockman prepared an attack at the toilet, leaving him open. I struck him down once and for all. He dropped the shard, but before I could claim it, the G-Toilet blasted me with a laser attack.
Thanks for taking care of that Titan for me. I'll take good care of this shard.
He took the shard, growing even more powerful.
With this power, the multiverse will belong to Toilet Kind for good.
Hand that over! I clashed with the G-Toilet, but his power was immense. I couldn't win. I retreated through a portal as he fired the finishing blow. I barely escaped.
Mark my words, you monster. I'll hunt you down and kill you. The multiverse will be mine forever.
On days 93 through 95, I arrived in the prehistoric dimension I explored earlier in my journey to take a breather. This is bad. I have to find something that can give me the edge to defeat the empowered G-Toilet. Surely there's something I missed across the multiverse? I noticed that I had a recipe in my inventory. I realized the Titan Clockman must have dropped it when he died. Space-time stabilizer. If I can gather all of these ingredients together, then I might just be able to win this battle after all. They must be spread across other realms. I explored the different realms in search of the lost objects, beginning with where I landed in the prehistoric realm. I wandered, looking for fossilized remains. After a lengthy search, I found a Skibbity Rex egg. I wonder if I continue to retrace my steps, if I'll be able to locate the other ingredients. I returned to the future realm, scouring for computers. Eventually, I found the second ingredient, a diamond computer part. I'm on the right track. I then returned to the nuclear realm to find an atomic gem. I'm getting better at this. I think there's only one more. I could have sworn I saw something back there. Did you see all the Easter eggs? If not, make sure you rewatch the video and comment below where you found them. No cheating! I returned to the lava realm in search of the final ingredient. I wonder what this recipe will grant me. Finally, I found a lava stone in the heat of the lava realm. I reviewed the ingredients I had collected. I had found all of the lost items and was ready to complete the recipe. That's everything. I just need to fuse them together. I searched for a safe spot to begin the ritual. Once I knew I was alone, I placed all of the objects in a circle on the ground. The ingredients began to activate, and I was sent into a vision. On days 96 to 98, I appeared in space-time once again. An apparition of the Titan Clockman appeared before me. I should have known this spell would have some sort of failsafe to keep me from completing it. What do you need from me, Titan? Your mother's maiden name?
Silence! What makes you think you're worthy of this artifact, Sinister Clockman?
Because I'm above all of you.
And humble, too.
Within me is the power of a god. None of your powers compare to what I'm capable of.
I can't let you do this.
I'm not asking for your permission. I used my sinister sword attack to destroy the apparition in a single blow. Suddenly, the space-time stabilizer appeared in front of me. I grabbed my prize at last. It granted me 10 hearts and new powers. I was more powerful than ever. This is it. It's time to take what is rightfully mine. I opened a portal in front of me, and I passed through it to face off with the G-Toilet. On day 99, I appeared in a realm different from all of the others. There, I saw the G-Toilet waiting for me.
Look who decided to show up.
It's over. I've gathered the power of the multiverse. I have the power and the title of a god now.
Is that so? Shouldn't a god have followers?
I will soon enough, once these worlds see what I can do.
Well, in the meantime, you can have fun fighting off my followers.
Suddenly, the G-Toilet released a skibbity guard to take me down. I unleashed my new powers to take on his officer. Despite his strength, I was able to strike him down. But when I killed him, the G-Toilet's portal continued spawning more alternate version clones of the officer. They were managing to dwindle my health, but I took them both down before they had a chance to end me.
You may be stronger, but my numbers are limitless. It's a good thing you enjoy fighting, because you'll be doing this until the end of your days.
Not if I have something to say about it. I swooped in and used my power to seal the portal off. The G-Toilet was taken aback and faced me, preparing for a final battle. Now it's just you and me. Face me yourself instead of hiding behind your followers, you coward!
So you admit that I'm the one who has followers?
I struck him with a beam attack to shut him up.
I see you want to be taught a lesson. If that's the case, then I'll show you the might of a true multiversal god.
The G-Toilet charged after me, and I prepared for our final battle. On day 100, I clashed with the G-Toilet in a battle that would decide the fate of the multiverse. I used my black hole bolt attacks on him, dealing him immense damage. He fought back with large claw attacks and powerful beams. This was the power of two gods fighting each other.
It's not too late to surrender. I can make your death quick.
Never! This universe will be mine! It has been my destiny ever since my sinister powers awoke!
Ha! You wish you were that special.
I used my powers to try and overwhelm the toilet, but he endured my attacks.
Your loss. I guess I'll just have to do this the hard way.
He unleashed an ultimate attack on me. My vision was filled with light. Once the attack was completed, I had vanished.
No one can stop the Apocalyptic G-Toilet.
When I awoke, I was back in the dark realm where the G-Toilet sent me on day 2. What happened? Am I dead?
Your time has not yet come, Clockman.
Huh? Who said that? I looked around and realized the black hole sun above was speaking to me.
I see you've been using my power foolishly. To unlock your true potential, you must truly harness the power of a black hole.
Absorb a black hole? I can't even beat the G-Toilet. He's just too strong. How do you expect me to do that?
If you can absorb my energy, you will have the power to defeat the toilets once and for all.
And if I can't?
You will be torn into atoms.
Alright, I'll give it a shot. I then charged up my power and aimed towards the black hole sun in an attempt to absorb its energy. Unfortunately, nothing happened. Ugh, I'm not close enough to absorb it from here. I'll have to fly into it. With no other options, I took flight and flew straight for the black hole. Time and space began to warp around me, and eventually everything shifted to black. And that's when I knew it was time to harness its power. Here we go. I charged up again and suddenly felt a surge of energy. I grew larger in size and my strength increased drastically. I am a god! In a flash, I vanished from the black hole and appeared back in front of the Apocalyptic G-Toilet.
What the? But how? I killed you!
So long, G-Toilet! I unleashed a supermassive black hole onto him, causing him to get sucked inside. I did it! The universe is mine!